10 best things to do in Venice, Italy. If you think Venice is boring, these places would change your total view of this Italian state. From riding through the canal to the local markets, the fun just doesn't stop. Stay with me as I carry you along to this state, Venice in Italy, and show you some wonderful things you can do in the town. 10. Explore the Doge's Palace. This beautiful Venetian Gothic palace was once the home of the Doges of Venice. The palace is now one of Venice's most popular tourist attractions, with its great architecture and art. Dating back to the 14th century, the legendary palace has played host to a lot of important meetings and events of the Republic's governing councils. It is recommended to get a skip-the-line ticket in advance to avoid long queues. You can visit the palace alone or as part of a tour that will also grant you fast-track entry. This will enable you to know more about the history and significance of this place. 9. Cruise along the Grand Canal. The Grand Canal is another of Venice's very prestigious landmarks, and its beautiful view cannot be missed when visiting the city. The canal is more than 3 kilometers long and goes as high as 70 meters wide in places, making it one of the biggest canals in the world. This waterway is where the real hustle and bustle happens, from locals plying their trades to visitors soaking in the magnificent surroundings. This is a very important part of the city. You can go in a public water bus or book a private gondola ride. It is a nice way to see Venice from another perspective and move around the city if you don't want to walk everywhere. 8. Shop local produces at the Rialto markets. The Rialto market is a good place to buy some souvenirs or local products like fruit, vegetables, meat, and fish. The market is located just beside the Rialto Bridge, one of Venice's most famous bridges. Situated beside the river, you can see how this is an important hub for trade, even in the old days. This market is open every day except Sundays, when the area surrounding the bridge is closed to traffic. Apart from fresh items, it is also a nice spot to try some traditional Italian food. This is not just a tourist spot, but also where locals meet to pick up their daily necessities. 7. The local vibe at Canareggio district. Canareggio is one of the quietest and more local districts in Venice. It is situated in the north of the city and is also popular for its canals and narrow streets. This district houses many Venetian families and some restaurants, bars, and cafes. There are a lot of things to do in Canareggio, from walking the narrow streets and canals to sipping coffee and people watching. You can also walk through or cycle along the seafront promenade. Venice is popular for its seafood, so it wouldn't be too nice to visit and not try some of the local cuisine. 6. Get handy and craft your own carnival mask. Venice Carnival is a world-known festival that occurs every February. One of the most iconic things about the carnival is the masks that people put on. It has become a symbol for Venice as well. You can buy a mask from any of the shops around Venice, or you can get creative and design your own. A lot of workshops offer mask-making classes, so you can learn how to create your special design. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like if you're enjoying the content. 5. Party at Venice Carnival. This carnival usually lasts for about 10 days, and there are a lot of different events and activities to enjoy. One of the more enjoyable ones is dressing up in costumes and masks and going about Venice. But there are also many other things to do, such as going to concerts, balls, and parties. There is always something happening during the carnival, so you will not be bored. Having said all this, prices of the accommodations are super high at this time of the year due to its popularity. 4. Get nerdy or photogenic at Libreria Acqua Alta bookstore. Libreria Acqua Alta is part of the most special bookstores in the world. It is situated in Venice and is known for its rare, quirky layout. The store is made up of various floors, with bookshelves and stacks of books everywhere. Some of the books are even stored in the bathtub. This is done to prevent the books from getting wet in the event of a flood. 3. Get curious at the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. The Leonardo da Vinci Museum is a small but interesting museum that sits in the San Polo district. The museum is dedicated to the life and work of the famous Italian inventor, artist, and scientist. The museum has several interactive exhibits, leaving it a magnificent place to visit with kids. You can also see replicas of some of Leonardo da Vinci's famous paintings and learn about his work regarding human anatomy. 2. Appreciate art at Galleria dell'Accademia. Galleria dell'Accademia is also one of the highly important art museums in Venice. It is home to a lot of paintings from the 13th to the 18th century. It also has a section allocated to Greek and Roman sculptures. The highlight of the museum is the paintings by Venetian masters such as Titian, Tintoretto, and Veronese. It is advisable to visit in the afternoon because of the crowd. 1. Check out the spiral stairway at Palazzo Contarini del Bovolo. This is a 14th century palazzo in Venice. It is known for its wonderful spiral staircase, which goes up to a panoramic viewing platform. If you're looking for what to do in Venice that is a little off the beaten path, check out this beautiful palace that has different architectural styles, from Renaissance to Gothic and Byzantine. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Kindly leave your views in the comment section. Bye, and see you again soon.